Hello everyone, what is going on? My name's Andante Warrior and welcome back to my K-pop reaction channel. I post new K-pop reaction videos here every single day, so if you like this video and you want to see more videos like this one, make sure you go ahead and look around the channel. If you like what you see, consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. We're growing so fast. I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone for 1,000 subscribers. Now we're at over 1,100 subscribers. So thank you so much to everybody who supported my channel from day one of being a reaction channel. If you just showed up yesterday or you've been here for a year or 2 years or whatever it is, I really appreciate it, guys. Today we are going to be doing greatest album of all time. If you guys don't know, that's my weekly album reaction / review series. Basically, I present 3 albums from an artist to you guys, then I post a poll. Friday morning, I check all the polls, and then I screenshot. Whichever album got the most votes is the album that I review that week / react to, with the eventual goal being to find my very favorite album from all of these artists. I have 3 going right now: EXO, Super Junior, and G-Friend. Super Junior, once again, got the most votes this week with 55 votes. So that's what we're going to do today. And then tomorrow will be EXO and then G-Friend on Sunday. Like I said, nothing personal. It's just I can't post all 3 of these in one day because I don't have that much time in a day. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into this. So Cha, which is the Mr. Simple repackage, got 31 votes, which is 56%. So thank you again to everybody who voted in all 3 of those polls. I really appreciate it. Let's get into this. Special shout out again to Final Heaven 93 for putting Special shout out again to Final Heaven 93 for putting these together. That saves me a ton of time because, like, if I'm making one of these playlists, then I have to actually look because I'm not as familiar with these channels and things like that. So I have to look and figure out, read through the comments and figure out, without listening to the song, if it's right, how accurate it is, if people are whining about certain lyrics and things like that being wrong. So thank you so much. It helps a ton that you make these. Yeah, it looks like there are 17 tracks on this album, including a feature of FX, which is interesting. I'm familiar with the 2 of their songs that literally everybody is, Red Light and Four Walls. I like both those songs a lot. I haven't really dug into too much of their other discography, or even their other title tracks, so, but yeah, let's get into this. I know for some of these songs, these are heavily requested reactions. Superman, I swear I am getting to as soon as possible. I'm sorry, I've got a lot going on. I'm just trying not to overwork myself, and that's a big reaction. I'm gonna try to get that up quick. So I know a lot of you didn't want this to be my very first reaction to this song, but it is kind of how it's turning out. I will still be doing a reaction to the live version of it, and the music video, and I will do that in one video. I was going to do that with the lyric video in one video, but like I said, it's just one of those things that has gotten pushed to the side. I know not how a lot of you wanted me to hear Superman for the first time, but I am getting to it, and it is what it is. I'm sorry if that's upsetting to you, but that's kind of how it works. If this is your first time here, basically the way it works is I'm going to assign each track a score of 1 to 10, with 0.5s as well. I reserve the right to move these numbers around throughout the entire album reaction. At the end, I will double check some of these scores and make sure I'm okay with where they're at. And as long as I am, then I go ahead and lock in an average. Obviously, just add them all together and divide by the number of songs. And that will give us our average for the album. So I love doing these. Super Junior has yet to have an album that I don't like, so I'm excited. Ooh. This has like a choral vibe, like almost like a Gregorian chant vibe or something to it. Cool. Only missing the name of man. Ah. Woo! Oh, I know why this is your anthem. Oh, this is so good. The rap verse. I'm never gonna make it through this album reaction, I swear. Listen to... Oh, this rap verse comes in so good. Over tribal drums like that? Alright, this is a 10, unless it gets bad. I generally don't throw scores out in the middle of songs, but I literally can't see this song being less than a 10. Just the use of these like horns or whatever they are, it's a lot of tribally sounding instruments. Like it's just from the ancient world somewhere. And man, those drums and then that horn is so nice. I don't think it's like a brass horn. It sounds more like it's meant to be in the kind of the timbre and sound like maybe a traditional bone horn or something from like an ancient culture. It's really, really cool sounding. These lyrics are dope as well. The vocal too. This rhythm pattern is dope.
차차차 다음 누구? 그렇게 왜들 그렇게 뒤를 돌아보나 여기 있는데 난 도대체 누구를 찾는 거야 내가 싫어 하늘의 별을 따라줄까 세봐
Oh my. This is... Oh boy. Alright.
다음 누구?
Now who is it? Shindo! What are you looking for? I'm Shindo. Oh, that's a hard lyric. That is a hard thing to say. With the stars we've lost, we are 13 stars. They are stars. Should I pluck the stars for you? Count them. And then they're the stars. That's actually that's a flex right there. Woo. Is that in octaves? I wonder, hold on. You guys will have to tell me live? Well, I guess I'll find out. I'm definitely doing this now. Sooner rather than later now. I guess this is what it took for me to speed this up. Sorry. Just to hear the lyrics first. I'm glad that I'm hearing a studio version first, at least, because I may have started with the live version and then been less impressed by the studio version. And now I get to experience this in its full glory. And then be even more mystified by their live performance of it. Wow, this is... Alright, hold on. I had to hear this again. Ooh, that's in octaves, that's cool. Ooh, the vocals. I'm ready to go to war with Super Junior. I don't know who they're fighting, but I'm going to war now. Not fan wars, but okay. Well, whatever. Actual war. This marching beat is Their rap line is unfair. It's unfair. It's so good. Oh, this harmony. Oh, that harmony. I was not ready for how tight that is. I was literally not ready. I'm not okay anymore. Hold up. Someone's singing this with him, right? Okay, it shows Kyo-hyun selected as well. Which, obviously, these aren't perfect, but I just... But yeah, that's definitely in unison. Ooh. Beautiful. Sing it to me. And that you have, Super Junior. Man, this speaks to me on another level too, because I'm someone that you guys know just found out about them a couple weeks ago. This is what I did. I searched the name, even if they don't know of us. That's me. We try our best every day. That pass off was nice. Ooh. This is so good. Is this the best ad-lib in K-pop? This might be... It's certainly the best single use of an ad-lib I've ever heard. Is it even an ad-lib? It's weird because this is so rhythmic. I mean, obviously there's melody to this, right? Like, these are tones. This isn't monotone. So it's sort of a chant, but it's also sung. So in theory, this main line, you know, our passion is the best, our concentration is the best. This should be the melody of this bit. This should be the main vocal line. But because it's been going the entire song, this actually feels like percussion, and especially because they come into the bum ba bum bum ba bum bum as this ad-lib is going, it's weird because the ad-lib almost isn't an ad-lib. It feels more like a vocal solo, which is just, that's so cool. That is really, really cool. I was just devoured alive by the vocals. Still going. Jeez, the breath control too. Wow. Wow, can I give more than a 10? Oh no. Oh no, I should have gotten... I mean, obviously, you guys know I should have gotten this sooner. Like I said, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to make excuses or even apologize for it. Life is life, but... Man. That's a 10. That's an easy 10. That walks into the 10 spot. The first thing is just literally their use of those tribal sounding instruments are just, it's so good. It's just so good. Oh, they start without it too. I forget that. It just comes in with just the vocal chant. And like I said, it has a very tribal's the only word I can think of. Almost primitive. It's like this is a call to action, right? This is, and the lyrics are that, but this is like definite war chant. That's just, this song is just a war chant, and I love that stuff so much. I really love listening to like different cultures' war chants from like, you know, like, or at least like enactments of what people think different ancient cultures' war chants sounded like. So this is like literally, it's so good. Yeah, I almost want to listen to it again right now. I'm... Alright, yeah. That's an easy 10. Alright, next song. I cannot believe that they put that as the first track on this album, by the way. Like, how are you gonna start like that? Like, I don't think that's toppable. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't... That's your lead-in track? I guess it just makes people listen to your entire album just because of the first track. Let's get to it, Cha. I have already seen the MV for this, so I've already heard it, but I obviously get to see the lyrics now and hear it again, so here we go. Ooh, the rhythm of that rap line, actually. Nice little lift into that. And then they add the glitchier synth. I like them cutting that instrumental a lot. Very, very dancey. This rhythm's getting a little repetitive on me now. But I like it with the vocals over it. Spoken kind of rap. Yeah, like, I really, like, the first time they did this, I was super impressed and liked that boom, 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 boom. But now they're doing the exact same thing with it. Like, this was a chance to shift that to any other pitch, do you know what I mean? Or, like, cut, I don't know. I'm just disappointed they did the exact same thing again. But that's fine. I mean, it still sounds really good. This chorus slaps, though. Also, I will say the emotional delivery of the lyrics is real. You can feel that. You can feel the angst. You can feel like when Ryuk says, "To get hurt again, I sacrifice myself. I can't lose you." Like, I feel that in my soul. Like, I get, like, it's like he's saying it directly to me. Like, which, like I said, is not easy to do in a recording booth. So, and all of them were like this. That's cool. I like that synth guitar. Okay, we're changing the rhythm structure a little bit. Oh my gosh, no, yeah, do it. Okay. Okay. I'm here for this. I kind of wish it would have done this sooner. Like, not to criticize something that is good, because it is good, but... Nice little glitches. Ooh. Yeah, this is cool. I forgot about that power vocal. I've only heard the song once when I did the reaction to the MV. That's such a strong line. Woo! Those ad-libs are stupidly good. This is so good. The way he jumped into it, too. Ooh. Is that it? Yeah, okay. Make sure. Okay. Wow. Cool song. Very cool song. This is like, it's really dancey. Like I said, the way this starts is dope. Like, it's like, alright, I'm here for this. This is cool. Super Junior vocals over this type of glitchy electronic stuff from, you know, probably the time this album came out. You guys know I love... Listen to the angst in that, too. Da 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 da! He's got almost like a... Hold up. Was C1... Was C1 over here making freaking trap rap? Like, in whenever this came out? Hold up. You know what? Hold up. This could be wrong. Let me just look up a Cha release date. Sorry, this is a detour in what will inevitably already be a really long video, but I actually want to know. 2011. Okay. So, assuming this is correct, and it is Wikipedia, so it can be wrong. In 2011, C1's out here making trap rap, like modern American, dominating the entirety. Like, they're all copying him. That's that triplet flow. That's dope. That's every single rap song for like the last 5 years. That's cool. I didn't notice that before. Okay, cool. Sorry, I got a little bit hung up on that, but whatever. Okay. Wow. So like I said, the thing, so like this starts really, really, really strong, right? With this stuff. And then it shifts up here, and I'm like, cool. And then I really wanted, so it drops in the chorus, which is dope. Actually, I love this chorus. This is, you guys know I harp on choruses a lot. Sometimes that's where songs fall flat for me. This chorus, very strong. I think it's because it's still sung with so much emotion. Like, not that other choruses aren't, but like this, it just stands out so much to me. And it could be just the type of instrumental it's over, but... And the fact that there's not ad-libs in the traditional sense in this chorus. They actually just cut off part of the chorus every time and have somebody else sing a little bit of it, like half the line into their verse, which is a really cool transition. There's no bridge, there's no transitional. I didn't expect that. Yesung, as always, killed this. But then, okay, we get this little, I'm assuming, dance break section. That guitar gets to shine a little bit, or guitar-y synth. I'm pretty sure that's a synth, but it's fine. I like this. Okay, we're changing the rhythm structure a little bit. Added like a snare or something. This is good delivery. I like this. But then the problem is, then we go back up into this that exact same key shift as the first verse, and I was like, oh man. And like by this point, the instrumental's getting a little bit repetitive to me, but then it gets strong again at the end. Get kind of another break. Alright, I need to listen to, and then it ends really cool. I need to, just really quickly, I need to pull up, this is my first one, so I need to pull up last week's replay, just so that I have a comparison point for some of these numbers. And also, I figured you guys don't have to hear me listen to Lo Siento and One More Chance again. Let me know if you guys want me to keep those sort of things in future episodes of Greatest Album of All Time, or if for time reasons you'd prefer that, like, if I have to listen to another track, to take that out. I'm curious. Anyway, I think I decided I'm going to give this an 8 right now. I could move down, but this feels on par with Lo Siento to me, which I really, really liked. But it's like, it's almost directly between an 8 and a 7.5, but obviously I only do 0.5s. And I think we're just going to give this a tentative 8. Yeah, these scores can always switch, of course. Okay. Mr. Simple, next track. Because I naughty. Hey, I'm Mr. Simple. Okay, I've also heard this. I think. Yeah, I think I already posted a reaction to this. I think I posted a reaction to this MV, maybe. I don't know. Hey, I'm Mr. Simple. I've definitely heard it, though. Yeah, that's like a lowrider synth again. They were using that a couple of songs last album, I think. Ooh, that saw. Do you hear that saw? It's like, it sounds like a gross sound, but like it's a good gross sound. And here we go. Is that crackling almost? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like this section with those synths moving down. I'm glad okay, they're building it now. In unison with that synth is fun. Okay. I like this. I just don't. I'm sorry. I'm already tired a little bit of this synth. And the vocals are definitely not to the same level of, like I said, like this as difficult as it is to deliver really emotional sounding vocals in a booth. And obviously it sounds like this track is made, probably at least partially, to be danced to as a performance piece. I'm guessing the choreo for this is really cool. So like I can already hear they're not throwing themselves everywhere vocally. I mean, maybe they do live and it probably sounds better live, but I'm really not feeling this one synth line. Like, I can listen to this. I can listen to that for about a minute before I get tired of it, and I'm just now hitting that point because we did have some switch ups, which is cool, which I really liked, and then like singing in unison with that upper synth was cool. But yeah, this bass synth is really not the bass, but like this constant synth that they haven't changed the entire time. They haven't changed the rhythm, they haven't changed the pitch, they haven't added anything to it for most of it. Really, I'm getting sick of it. And then, like I said, the vocals in general, you can tell these are studio vocals, probably, not meant to be belted, or there's just not that same emotional cadence and delivery that there was on some of the other songs so far.
뭐 이렇게 어렵나 우리 잘 먹고 잘 자고 또 잘하면 그렇게 하면 돼.
Yeah, I'm really starting to hate that synth now.
친구를 만나 뒷담화로 불어버리고 alright 그때가 괴롭다면 노래 불러 소리 질러 날려버리고 alright alright 바람 Mr. Simple Simple 그때로 맞춰 바람 Mr. Simple Simple
Like, if this section was different from the last time they did it too, that'd be cool. Okay. Well, now it changed.
소소한 일탈의 재미 살아있는 그댈 느끼고 싶나 가슴 뛰는 내 꿈들의 얘기 Because I know it 이제 걱정하지 마
Okay.
좋은 날이 올 거야 심각한 얘기는 다 뒤로 밀어두고
Weird. This is a weird switch up. Nice chimes in the background.
모두 기분 좋아져 Mr. Simple Simple 그때는 그때로 맞춰 바람 Mr. Simple Simple 그때는 그때로 예뻐지고 바람 Mr. Simple Simple 그때는 그때로 맞춰 바람 Mr. Simple Simple 그때는 그때로 예뻐지고 가자 어서 가자 막혔을 땐 보다 가자 골치 아파 죽겠다면
Yeah.
오늘만 놀고 보자
Like I said, I like singing in unison with the synth. I just wish the synth was doing more things. Okay. So I really, I didn't love that song. I have a couple of nice things to say about it before I say the rest of the things about it. So, as far as nice things go, one, this is pretty ballsy to use this as a title track, which obviously it was originally, I'm assuming, because the album's called Mr. Simple. So, I admire the choice to use this as a title track. I think the amount of times that they did switch up from the different sections actually felt fresh. So, like, normally I'm like, oh, like, it's always the exact same. Like, they actually, to the credit, of the songwriting here, like, they actually did switch up the sections quite a bit. Like, I think there were like 4 distinct different sections to the song. But the problem is, within each of those sections, everything was stale. So it was like, even though the sections were relatively short because they were flipping into something else, by the end of whatever that short section was, I was already sick of it. And then they would repeat it. So, also, the synth that I liked at the start of the song, I really grew to hate because it went the entire time. And I really just wanted that to change. Even just a key change on the synth would have made a big difference at any point during the song. Like, if they would have kept this... It's like they cut the synth for this, which is nice. But then it comes back in. So, for example, if on this next verse, when we get the synth back, if it would have then key changed, but kept everything else the same, that would have, like, made me really like the song a lot more. Like I said, the different sections are cool, but they felt kind of disjointed to me also. Like, I don't see a through line, to be honest with you, of the flow and the tone of the music. Like, it almost felt like 3 different songs, one of which I kind of liked at the end, and then 2 of which I didn't like as much. But yeah, I think, where do I put this though? Like, to me, this is lower than Spin Up. I don't even have to listen to Spin Up. I know this is lower than a Spin Up to me. So I'm gonna drop this to a 6, and that could go. I think that could go slightly down, even. But I don't know. Oh, that's not a 6. I don't want to be too mean to it. Like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, but like, I don't want to bully it because I appreciate the decision they made creatively. I just disagree with that decision. Which doesn't make me right and them wrong. It's just, it's not for me, you know? But man, that synth makes me kind of want to punch it in the face now, so. Okay. On to Oops, featuring FX. Like I said, I only have heard a couple of FX tracks. I'm excited, yeah. I wonder if it'll have a March, obviously Super Junior don't have a pinhole genre at all. But FX, the two songs I've heard have both been pretty dark sounding. So I'm curious if it'll have more of that vibe, or if FX only did those two songs dark sounding. Maybe I'm just way off base here, but here we go. Oops. Ooh.
So ladies, I know y'all feel me. Them boys that always be bluffing, trying to feel like they're the man, trying to be in control, thinking they're always right. But
this is definitely an FX song so far. Like tonally. That synth it's like a power generator sound that they distorted almost.
trying to feel like they're the man, trying to be in control, thinking they're always right. But they just don't get it.
자 들어갑니다. 박수 한번 주세요. 누가 뭐래도 비주얼 어리고 상위권 1% 넘버원이고 꼬리뼈처럼 달고 사는 비주얼 가수 TV 나왔다면 선호들은 분바로 사수. 최시원.
Choi Siwon? Wow. Hold up. So right away, I don't love this style of girl group chorus. I know this is what was popular for the most part. I just don't like the rhythm structure of like spoken sung girl choruses like that. I don't know. It reminds me of Gwen Stefani, who I absolutely despise. I don't despise this, but I'm just saying that style of flow I'm not a fan of. But I like the tone of their actual voices so far. And then my man Siwon absolutely slays this verse, by the way. It's a flex verse too. Ooh, also I didn't notice that little weird bassy electric sound. These almost sound like analog synths to me, which would be shocking, but they could be digital synths trying to sound like analog synths. But everything has like I said, like it starts with almost a power generator sound. And then this also sounds like just like a normal like electrical connection. So confident. Ooh, I do like that build. Ooh. Yeah, we travel there even if there aren't any planes. Ooh. He's riding the upper synth. It's like that synth comes in and goes boom, 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 and then he's like freaking he's like he's surfing on it. That's so cool. Ooh, this is the FX chorus that I love. Okay, or bridge. That I mean, this isn't the chorus. I think the oops is the chorus. But this is.
내비게이션 들고 들어와 넌 필요할 거야 우리 집에 미야 찾기 포스터도 있단다 박지성
It's so big it even has a missing child poster.
거야 우리 집에 미야 찾기 포스터도 있단다 박지성 희원 나봐 난 봤지 슈퍼 레슨 이건 공룡아주 잠바야 어렵게.
This is like Super Junior in their flex bag. This is almost feels like a cipher. You know what I mean? Like it gives me a cipher vibe. Just them just taking the different verses. It's dope. It's good.
희원 나봐 난 봤지 슈퍼 레슨 이건 공룡아주 잠바야 어렵게 구했어 방금 지나간 것은 내 애완용 짓하지 시절하고 해 우리 엄마의 침팬지 Do you like coffee? 따라와 보여줄게 내 농장 아메리카노 샘물에 선포가 목말면 거기 물고기 내 이야기 한번 들어볼래 내가 말하는 내 말대로 세상이 모두 변하세요
This is a flex song.
1빼기 1은 백인이 백인이 흑인으로 변하고 흑인이 확인으로 변하니 인종차별은 중력의 법칙을 거슬러 대륙 기동선을 말하니 온 세계가 땅이 되나니 내 말은 거칠리요 온 세상의 법이요
My words are the truth. The law. What do you say? The law of the entire world. Woo! The little president of the girls.
우주 대스타의 허세 허풍 시작 난 만난 피노키오 절대 없어 girl 진짜 난 빛이 나를 먹고 지가 매력적인 내 자태요 여자 얼굴은 안 봐 때가 더 나 밤새 울리는 나이잖아 월수금 네가 내 여자 화목 토지가 내 여자 오빠 나도 데려가 일요일 오케이 그래 알았어 넌 내 차이빙 글래머러스 매달리는 엠팟빵 재미없지 난 성격은 소풍 갈 때 도시락 꼭 싸가지 형은 뻥 아니잖아
That was a nice fadeaway on that instrumental. I'm sorry, I'm paying a lot of attention to their delivery of the rap line because I feel like that's supposed to be the focus of this song. But also, so I'm probably missing a lot of cool things in the instrumental. But I do want to point out this little, like, fading away like cannon sound or whatever it is.
형은 뻥 아니잖아.
I like that cut. Maybe it's like a rocket taking off. Ooh, they let it hang. Wow. I really like that. It's just a Super Junior cipher. That's what it is. It's a Super Junior cipher where they're just flexing. Like, they're just flexing. It's a flex song, which I love. I love super confident, it's a flex song. It's like, yeah, look at me. But what's funny is they flipped it on its head because they have this refrain or chorus. I guess it's probably more of a refrain because you don't really have a chorus on an actual just rap song. But this refrain with FX playing the exact opposite, like saying like he's a liar, like they're saying oops every time they open their mouths, they get to lying. Like, yeah, they starting again as soon as they open their mouths, they go all out. Like, why are these guys always flexing? And then it just goes into like the hardest, most straight up flexes. Like these guys are so cocky. Stop saying useless things. Like, so it's this really fun back and forth. And I still don't like the sound of that delivery of that refrain, but I actually think they're being a little bit tongue in cheek with it. And I think, despite me disliking it, I don't think there's another style. I don't think that there's anything else. There's another style that would work as well for that female refrain. So I actually think, now that I've gotten through the song, I actually think that was perfectly used. I still don't like the sound of it that much, but I can appreciate that it's there. And then, man, Super Junior on a Cypher track is nuts. That is really nice. That is cool to listen to. I'm not even gonna lie. I think, man, I don't think it's up to the level. It could be another 10. I think it could be another 10. I think we're gonna sit it, because I know, like, I love Black Suit, but I definitely like it more than Black Suit. I think we're gonna give it a 9.5. And to anyone who doesn't understand, I really, really, really love rap, and I really, really specifically love flex songs. Songs that are just bragging. Really confident rap songs. I like them flipping it on their head with this concept. And I really, 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 really like their delivery. And, yeah, it's a cool instrumental too. It built, like I said, using all those weird generator type sounds. Absolutely love that song. The only reason it's not a 10 initially, or it might end up not being a 10, like I said, why I'm sitting it at a 9.5 for now, is because that refrain, it's perfect, but I still dislike it enough that I don't know if I can call it a perfect song, because that's gonna annoy me, even though I get why it's there. So, next song, A Day. A Day. Okay. So funny that this comes right after on the album. Like, I know they can do so many different styles, but they're just like, yeah, let's drop a ballad right after Oops Oops, the ultimate flex song. Okay. Dang it, why didn't it do that? Whatever. Ooh, the quaking in the voice. I like that violin a lot. Even if you're just breathing, your beauty's dazzling. Aww, that's adorable. Ooh, they're letting that violin carry the emotions when the vocals aren't there.
사실 순진한 사람인 걸 사랑스러운 눈웃음 넘칠 때 넌 아름다워.
I liked. Did you hear him? He when the vocal, or when the guitar went up, he went up with it. That's really cool, because this guitar line has been like the same, which I'm not saying is a bad thing actually here. I think it's nice. It's not being overused, and it's long enough that it's not repetitive yet. But I listen to it go up, and then he actually follows the guitar. Wait, hold up. I think I missed it. Yeah, here we go. So the guitar the whole time's going da 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 da. Yeah, he went up with it. Cool. Stop. It's a freaking... I'm sorry. I'm trying to. My bad.
더 이상은 안 돼. 아껴둘 거야. 힘들었던 하루의 sunshine 그대만 있어준다면 오케이.
Beautiful lyrics.
머릿속 온통 너의 생각뿐 뭔가 다른 것을 원해도 잠시 멀리 떨어져 봐도 결국 너 너무 신비해 잠시 눈
That's such a weird, out of place kids yay. Alright.
잠시 눈 감고 널 떠올려 You're so beautiful girl 너뿐이야 지금 그대로 네 모습이 가장 아름다워 눈부셔 My girl 하루에 한 번만 널 생각해 더 이상 안 돼 아껴둘래 힘들었던 하루의 sunshine 그대만 있어준다면 오케이 그걸로 하루에 한 번만 널 생각해 더 이상
This is such a raw sounding ballad.
힘들었던 하루의 sunshine 그대만 있어준다면 오케이 그걸로 돼
Pretty ending, too. Wow, that is a gorgeous ballad. That is very pretty. So the instrumental didn't do anything magic, which is fine. It didn't need to. Well, actually it did. That's not true. That violin, which I'm sure is a real violin that came down and carried, like I said, between the parts where they were actually singing, kind of carried the transitions, almost acted as a bridge in one part of the song. That was magical. That was really cool. The rest of the instrumental, that guitar was very nice. It did exactly what I expected it to do, which is a problem with ballads that I have. You guys know that. But the difference between this and some ballads that I haven't liked as much is that the emotions in the delivery are so raw and so powerful. Like, just dripping with emotion, dripping with delivery.
숨만 쉬어도 화장 안 해도 넌 아름다워 눈부셔 하루에 한 번만 널 생각해
Honestly, it feels wrong to sit this below a 7.5. And I almost want to give it... Do I like it as much as the Cha? I think I do. I might like it more than a Cha. I might have to move a Cha down. I don't know. We're gonna sit this at an 8. Just the lyrics and the emotional delivery of those lines was so strong. Like, so strong. Which, like I said, is not necessarily easy to do in a recording booth. Like, to sound like you're singing your heart out to the love of your life when you're just in a room, you know, with a bunch of people watching you, waiting for you to do your job. Like, that's not the same thing. So, like, it's so impressive, that delivery. It's great. Yeah, that's really good. I was pleasantly surprised that I liked that track so much after it started the way it started. Andante. This is interesting. So I'm going to guess, based on the name, that we're going to get another ballad track. Or maybe it will be like a half ballad. And then, because like that was a really ballad. You know, A Day was very, very ballad. And then Andante, obviously, is, it means like moderately slow tempo. So, curious, yeah. I'm curious if it is like slightly faster but still a ballad. Or if they're just playing with the trope and it won't be a ballad at all. Well, let's listen. Okay, just the guitar. That's alright. Sounds good. Nice little string squeak again. Okay. This percussion is very strong, by the way. I like it. It's perfect for the song so far. Ooh. So I get why this is called Andante now. It is a half ballad, or like a faster ballad. Oh, he's gonna forget his memories on Andante. Interesting. I've never heard the word Andante used to describe anything outside of music, so like my brain didn't even consider that, but cool. Pretty. I don't like this chorus as much as the rest of the song. I also really don't like that generic, like, quick out, no bridge into the next verse in a different style, but exactly where you expect it. This is like every single love song that's ever been sung, I think, at this tempo with an acoustic guitar does this after the second chorus or third chorus. I mean, the delivery is killer here, though. Woo! Got a little bit of guitar. Okay, I do like this. Nope, never mind. Okay, it was just the one note. That's fine. I wanted more ad-libs there. If I was going to listen to this chorus again. Get a little bit of that electric guitar in the very back of the mix. I kind of wish that was more forward. I think that would have been a super cool, risky thing to do. Which obviously they're not always trying to do. Like, I just happen to like weird, risky musical decisions a lot of the time. This definitely feels like a lighter song. But man, if they would have like carried that guitar really far forward and had like this sad, melancholy, longing guitar, I think that would have been even more impressive. This is like, this chorus I just can't get on board with. This sort of you could put almost any lyrics, from almost any singer, at almost any tempo with almost any level of delivery, and I'm just never gonna like that rhythm pattern in this like range of pitches. It's just me personally. It's just maybe the very first time I heard a song in this style when I was like 3 or something, I liked it, but since then, not anymore. I do like that guitar. I wish that guitar was, like I said, more forward. That would have made a big difference to me. I like the little whispered. That's really pretty. Ooh, that's pretty too. Okay. If this is your favorite song, you might want to skip forward a couple of minutes. Like I said, like, I don't want to be too harsh on the actual songwriting here. Because, like, yeah, everybody does it, but also, like, I don't know. For me, this sits at a 6, except for the the things that bring it up are, like I said, that electric guitar surprised me. Wish there was a lot more of it. Wish they'd given it a bridge or even like a chorus where they cut the vocals. Just have this really sad guitar. I really, really liked the percussion. I thought that it came on much stronger than songs in this style do. Obviously nothing revolutionary or unique about the percussion to this type of music, but it was perfect and crisp, and I wouldn't change a single thing about the drums that they used, which is cool and rare for this type of song. I loved the ad-libs, which is... so the ad-libs and the choice to use Andante as a descriptive word lyrically to not only set the pace of the music, but the tone of the lyrics, and like actually telling somebody, you know, my memories with you are fading, Andante. Like to use that is something I haven't heard. So there are points that I feel like I need to give there. So that's why this ends up sitting at a 6.5, I think. That extra half point is from the guitar, the ad-libs, the percussion being so clean. Like I said, this would have been lower than a 6, probably. But, yeah. This is, it's not that bad. It sits at a 6.5. I will never, I don't think ever in my life will I like a like that. If I ever hear that, that's like, it's just, look, if you're at a live concert and you actually have a lighter or like a light stick or something, I get it. I still think you can make more bold choices with that type of refrain if you want that feel. There are ways to do a lighter song that isn't that. And I feel like that's kind of the lazy way out on it. But like I said, I don't want to kick the track too much while it's down. That score might go down. We'll see how the rest of the album goes. But we're sitting at a 6.5 right now. Okay, let's go to Opera. This is another one I've seen a lot of requests to do. So I'm pretty excited for this. Okay. Back to the dancey vibe. So I was right about Andante being the bridge track between the really slow ballad, pretty ballad, and then like going back into the dancey or maybe more hip-hop stuff, I don't know. Cool use of album ordering as well. Siren in the background too. Wait, losing yourself in the difficult Latin languages. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I like this transition actually. I don't like that. It's very generic sounding. Step drums. They're playing with the tempo of this main synth line, which I like. Interesting. Back into the chorus again. Nice rise. Like a jet plane. if you're gonna use the just I don't know. I don't like it there, but that's okay.
너무 유명해서 다 미쳐들 보니까 너무 멋있어서 다 울고 난리니까 지나면 지나서 미쳐 말도 못할
Okay, I do like that.
너무 멋있어서 다 울고 난리니까 지나면 지나서 미쳐 말도 못할 때
I don't even know what these synths are doing.
맘이 원한 걸 쫓아 무거운 수트 벗어 못 자르듯
Oh, that saw got filthy halfway through that.
걸 쫓아
Listen, it's like it's there, but so listen to the way this this bass synth moves. It's like there, it's like and then listen to here. Did you hear it get much more raw? Cool. That was cool. Cutting everything, kind of suppressing it. Alright. Where do I feel about opera? Right away, they already did more interesting things rhythmically with this line than Mr. Simple. So my criticisms of Mr. Simple don't actually even apply here. They did change up the, like, I noticed, like, right away, even by this point in the song, I was like, oh, the rhythm patterns of the main synth are changing, which I greatly appreciated. I didn't love the... Not that I hate falling drums in general like that, I just didn't like the use of it there. It is what it is. This chorus is kind of forgettable to me. I don't hate it. It's not annoying, but I also don't feel anything towards it. I like the use of the weird, like, really high-pitched building synths. It felt like there were, like, airplanes taking off around me all the time, which is kind of a cool thing to have. I feel like these lines are so strong live, but they're lacking emotion here. Like, they could have gone way edgier, way less processed, way sexier on these vocals, and I think these verses would have hit me a lot harder. Like I said, I've had multiple requests to do this song live as well, I just haven't gotten to it yet. But I'm curious, I'm guessing that the difference between the album and the live version of this is they absolutely slaughter and destroy these vocal lines, and I'm guessing that makes the song incredible. They didn't do that on the album, in my opinion. Like, this is like... Like, if you just would have said... Which, once again, I don't think that's even the singer's fault, necessarily. It sounds like a production choice. And it may have even originally been sung like that, but just produced down because that's what was popular at the time. This instantly reminds me of a Lady Gaga song from this time period. Just the way this instrumental works. But yeah, like I said, I really can't hate the song that much. Man, I think that's making me drop these. I think Mr. Simple's a 5.5, Andante's a 6, and then Opera is the 6.5 here so far. Because I definitely like it more than Andante, but not by much. And I definitely like Andante more than Mr. Simple. So that's where I'm sitting on that. Like I said, I do want to hear live. I will get to it. Because these lines feel like they could literally be life-changing, carrying type lines in a song like this, with this instrumental, and I bet you the choreo and stuff is really cool as well, so curious to see that. But as for the album version, 6.5's where I'm sitting on it. time to get to Be My Girl. Man, this album is long. I mean, I'm not complaining, but 17 tracks is a lot. We're almost halfway through. Not really, because we're almost halfway through. Whatever. I'm excited to hear what this is. I like that. Okay. This is good. Strong start. Back to the rising synths. Whoa, what is that? Meow, meow. We just entered the Twilight Zone. See, if we could have taken any of the lines from the made verses of the last song and delivered them like this delivery here, I think I would have given that song like an 8. But, you know, not any. If all of them were delivered with the same level of emotion as this line here, yeah, that would have been much higher. But listen to this on a produced electronic track. This one has really, really strongly emotional vocal delivery. The other one didn't. Ooh.
정신 차려 뛰는 눈 위에는 나는 놈이다 랄라랄라랄라랄라랄라 엄청 진땀 뺐어 너 때문에 요리조리 이리저리 나도 꽤 늘었지 작용 반작용의 법칙 반짝 긴장 놓지마 랄라랄라랄라랄라랄라 안절부절 못해 너 때문에 하나 분명한 건 이건 사랑의 방식
Ooh, Shindong. Ooh, okay. Man, Kyuhyun is absolutely like, he's carrying this song. Not that it's bad, but like, he's elevating it to a level that, like, his lines, I feel like, are just carrying the song. Okay, here we go. This is a really, really, really strong line as well. Woo! The descending. These synths that come down that are kind of in harmony with the main synths, cool. That's cool. That's cool. Ooh. Where are we going? Ooh, they made it echoey. The processing. Okay. Where are we going? Is it just gonna end here? Or are we gonna get an outro? Alright. I don't mind ending on the chorus. Let's pause before the next song starts. Okay. Where do I sit on Be My Girl? I like I said, already it's better than Mr. Simple just from this first 10 seconds where they've already changed some things in the instrumental. I thought that, like I said, the vocal delivery was actually very strong as well. Like I said, specifically, Yesung and Kyohyun's parts, at least that's what they're marked here. If that's wrong, let me know. But at least those two vocalists, like, like, the amount of, it's so weird. They created such a color on this song. Once again, that can be mixed to be improved or taken away, so it's nothing against the other people on this song. It's just I felt like they really shined here. The instrumental, like I said, it changed a lot. There were some repetitive elements, but I mean, you expect that with a dancey track. Like I don't just hate everything repetition, right? I like the, yeah, I liked the song overall. I think this might be a 7. I think we're gonna go 7 on this. So I don't think I like it as much as One More Chance. So I think we're gonna sit this at a 7. Once again, the scores are fluid, but that's where I'm feeling right now. I'm curious to see if they keep the electronic vibe that they came back into, or if they're gonna kind of bounce back and forth between this softer, different kind of more ballady stuff and this really hard electronic or hip hop stuff. So yeah, Walkin.
I'm walking to the day.
Ooh.
I'm walking to the day.
Okay.
I'm walking to the day. I'm walking to the day. 걸음마다 멀어져 그만큼 멀리 멀리 걷다가
I like this. Those piano chords might get annoying, though. We'll see how long they stay that way.
아침엔 잊혀지는 꿈만큼 자꾸 잊혀져갈 순간들 지금의 그리움도 이 아픔도.
Also, I hate to do this because people already think I'm waging war against claps. This clap sample is it needs to do something. It needs to do something. Like, if I keep just those same piano sound and the claps through the whole song, I'm gonna probably have some issues with this song. The vocals are cool. The synth stuff they're doing is cool with it. I like that building of vocals. I feel bad because these vocals are really good, but the rest of the track I'm not feeling. This almost feels like a Justin Bieber song, which I don't like. Like his older stuff. But with better vocals, obviously, because these guys can actually sing. But I just mean in terms of its composition. I hate that clap so much. I also don't like this chorus. I also don't like those synthesized. Oh. Ooh, this is different. At least. He still kept the clap. If they didn't have the clap, this section might have saved the song quite a bit. But man, this little KRY section would have saved the song probably by like more than a whole point. Or 2 points even. But the fact that they kept that clap, and it is that generic awful clap that I hate, that literally I could get for free. Oh man. Sorry. I'm trying to appreciate the vocals though, because I don't want to... I mean, the vocals are amazing here. Nice ad-lib. Oh, why? I hate this chorus. Gorgeous ad-lib, though. Okay. Sorry. I'm not ready to play Storm yet. Wow. Is that my... Hold on. I need to look at the really low stuff I've given. Runaway's not a good example, because that's an actually well-composed, good song that I just personally can't listen to. For the type of genres that I listen to. But hold up, I gotta pull up all the other Super Junior greatest album of all times. Just get them all over here. I gotta look at... Sarang was my absolute... Oh no, Too Many Beautiful Girls is my absolute low. Yeah. Is this worse than that? I don't think so, but let me double check. This is a One Direction song, and this is a One Direction song, and Walkin is a Justin Bieber song, so that's what I'm comparing here. Are they equally terrible, or is one of them worse? Okay, Too Many Beautiful Girls doesn't have the cool little KRY mini section in it, so I don't think it's as bad as Too Many Beautiful Girls. So I think we're gonna give it a 4 or 5 alongside Sarang's. That's what I'm gonna do. I really hate that clap so much. That's just like, oh, from freeaudiolibraries.com. Alright. Apologies if you like that song, but it is... I don't. Alright. On to Storm. Interesting, this is okay, violins. So we're back to ballad, maybe? Ooh. Ooh, that guitar. Oh, the emotion in that guitar. I mean, the vocals, too, are amazing, but the way this guitar came in is shaking my core. Oh, and the real violin, too, so far forward in the mix. Oh. Beautiful vocals. And I like that really twangy guitar over that really smooth violin. That's what's making this the most unique so far, I think. Yeah, like that, the contrast between that guitar and that violin is what is giving this kind of a super unique color. Like, because like otherwise, like, I wouldn't trash it, but like, because like the vocals are incredible, which is what I need for a ballad. But like the instrumental would be kind of tropey or like a little bit generic. But the fact that we have this super twangy guitar with this super smooth, big, sweeping violin, and they're both so strong in the mix compared to the vocals, is very cool. It gives it something that I haven't heard in a lot of ballads. I mean, I've heard guitar, but not like this.
그만 울어 그 눈물에 적기도 전에 모든 걸 알아버린 내가 원망스럽다 거짓말로
That phrase.
피해보려 하지만 너의 두 눈이 이젠
Beautiful
안녕이란
vocal.
말을 하네 겨우 가려고 마음을 잡아 거친 폭풍처럼 밀려왔다 마치 빗물처럼 지워질
Very long, smooth phrases. I love it.
뜨겁던 사랑 열병을 앓고 메말라버린 입술 그
These lyrics, too.
위로 흘러내리는 내 눈물에
Tears, hold on, I need to run that back. The meaning of these tears trickling to my dried lips.
눈물의
Oh.
의미를 넌 모르겠지 더 멀어지려고
See what I'm, so, in the, like, even on this album, I've said, like, okay, that was a predictable ballad transition. This would be a predictable ballad transition, but they add that extra vocal, that vocal ad-lib, and then I think the instrumental did something unique too. But this really strong vocal ad-lib in the transition almost makes it feel like it's not a transition, like it's not, it tricks my brain into saying, oh, that thing that's the exact same you've heard a million times? No, wait, it's not even the same at all, even though it is the same with one extra thing. But it's so good. Listen. That was beautiful use of the guitar and that ad-lib to carry through. And actually, I say that it was predictable, but even without that transition, the way this vocal line is going after the transition is not what I would expect, so props.
내 몸은 조각나 깨져버렸어 네가 원했던 대로 내게 한 걸음도 더는 가까이 갈 수 없어
Ooh. He went, like, his tone completely swapped on a dime. Ki-hoon. He went from singing to one person very powerfully, very intimately, to like, bam, filling the Sydney Opera House. From like, me to you, we're sitting face to face, he's serenading you. Can't go a step closer to you, it hurts. And then like, literally just opens into the entirety of thousands of people can hear me, and all of them, I'm loud to all of them. Completely swapped this vocal tone, completely changed volumes. Kept breath support the exact same through the both styles.
갈 수 없어
Oh!
겨우 가려고 마음을 잡아
Oh.
거친 폭풍처럼 밀려왔다 마치 빗물처럼 지워질 운명이겠지만 길어진 거울 위에
Oh,
맺어진
man.
인연보다 더욱 아팠기에 이 걸음의 끝을 보내는 마음을 넌
See, this is how you carry a chorus. You move the chorus of a ballad, you move the chorus behind the ad-lib so that the chorus isn't even the chorus, the ad-lib is the chorus, or the ad-lib is the main line, and then the chorus becomes the ad-lib. So cool. Ooh. Woo. Wow. Definitely don't want to cut this song off early. Deserves its full running time. That was a 4-minute ballad? It felt like it was 2 minutes. That's incredible. That is some of the best ballad writing I've ever heard in my life, honestly, right there. And delivery. Wow. Really, 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 really good. Like I said in the beginning section, this twangy guitar over this smooth violin. And then, interestingly, they did a couple of completely different sections that with perfect transitions. And then when they came back to it, they actually ditched the twangy guitar and went to like a more normal, what would be a more normal guitar line. But the thing is, because I wasn't expecting it, it actually did the reverse. So it was like it was the weird guitar line by being the more normal guitar line. And just the vocal carry, like all of the, I can't say carry, it's all of them. Just this whole song, man, this is good. This is really good. I think I like. Oh, this song makes me want to change. I don't know. Can I give this song a 10? Think about it. Can I imagine a song in this... Do I love this style? Yes, actually. Done well, I do love this style. Can I imagine them doing a song better than this in this style? I don't know. No, I don't think so. The instrumental I thought was perfect. All real instruments. The delivery was just... It's a 10. I think that's another 10. Man, I'm still hovering on this oops. This oops might even be another 10. I think it is. You know what? I think it is. I think that's another 10. Yeah, good friends. Let's get into it. I'm so glad that I like Storm. It makes me happy when there's ballads that I like. Because ballads can be so beautiful. It's just you can't... It's difficult. It's more difficult to write a beautiful ballad than a beautiful, like, jazzy showpiece. Or, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's why it seems like I'm more harsh on them. It's just... I think there's more creative songwriting and more powerful delivery required to carry a ballad, in my opinion. Okay. On to Good Friends. This is funky, maybe? Oh, okay, yeah. Weird. Lots of fake brass so far. What a weird vocal tone to start with. Alright. He's singing really far back from his throat. Whoa, I thought they baited me. I thought that was going to go into like a breakdown, like a really funky guitar breakdown. I thought we were going to get like a solo or like a bridge with a really long sung phrase over it or something. Nope, they just cut it. They played the little and then they just went back to the vocals. Listen to what they're setting up. Nope, they don't give it to you. This guitar line is almost from a country song. The bass is funky, and the synths are funky. This is such a weird combination of sounds. Is that a horn? What is that that's really low?
떨어질 수 없어 보고 불 거야 그리울 거야
Ooh, the angst in these phrases. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, I love it.
보고 불 거야 그리울 거야 I love
Almost got that "rah" to it, which is like indicative of like a female jazz power vocalist, like that, "rah," which is just it's good. It's a growl. It's good.
잊지 못할 거야
Woo! And then they flipped it. All right, Dong eh?
I love my friend 잊지 못할 거야
Ooh, that. Oh, this is so weird. This might be the weirdest song I've ever heard in my life. I don't know. Dollar Dollar by Idol. Probably actually weirder, but this sounds like one song, which I guess it's the weirdest cohesive song I've heard in my life so far. But listen to these different vocal styles. Listen to how different this is.
거야 그리울 거야 I love my friend
And he's right in the middle.
잊지 못할 거야 날 안아줘 날 잊지 마 변하지 마
Ooh. What is this breakdown? Ooh, now they give me that guitar solo I was expecting. This is what I expected to happen at the beginning. I wasn't expecting that. They did it again. I was expecting them to drop into it. Trying to count this. No, I was a little early. This is so weird.
하지만 우리 손을 놓지 않았어 그땐 정말 고마웠어 어느새 우리
Oh, they did it again. This whole song is just them saying, "Ah, we're gonna do the most obvious thing in the world." No, we're not. Ha! Got you again. And chorus? Nope, never mind. Repeated line. Now chorus.
흘린 땀 눈물비니 미워했던 시간까지 난 사랑할 수 있겠어 언젠가 우리 이별을 하겠지 못 볼 수도 있겠지 그땐 우리 추억 힘이 될까 다시 만날 때까지 언젠가 우린
Ooh, they went back to the low brass, and then Shindong comes in with this really, almost a floaty phrase. And then, in exact opposite contrast, Ryuwook's line is so, it's so grounded. It's like literally the opposite. Literally 3 opposite vocal styles you would normally never hear on a single song. It's 5. Every single one of these lines doesn't belong in the same song together. But I guess maybe that's the point, right? Because they're like good friends and they're just passing around all these different lines. Ah, maybe.
널 사랑해
Wow, that is the most strange thing I've ever heard in my life, and I love it. That's a 9, I think. It's too weird for me to give a 10 to. Actually, if that was real brass the whole time, I would have given it a 10. But fake brass, especially lower fake brass, is annoying to me a little bit, so it takes that edge off a tiny bit. And it was just a little bit too weird. Like, this is a song that I'm gonna stick in some playlists, and some days I'm gonna skip it out of fear, as a chain reaction to hearing too many different things. And I'm like, nope, I can't take this right now. I love it to death, but I can't take it right now. So for that reason, I can't quite give it a 10. Not quite, but it's so close. But like I said, the fake brass and just, it's too weird almost, but it's still so good. That's such a weird song. I have no idea how to feel about it. I don't have anything to say other than what I've already said, pausing it and rewinding it and stuff. Just what do you mean? I don't even know what type of music that is. That guitar is still straight out of an American country song, for no reason, with no explanation as to why. And none of the vocal timbres were. Anyway, let's get on to the Feels Good. So we're back in the electronic dancey stuff. Okay, I gotta get my mind back there. Ooh, got a little bit fat on me. Woo! Alright, so trick to winning my heart with electronic music. Use a very arpeggio-like synths. So the more super stringy orchestral synths, the more I like it typically.
Feels good, feels good. Feels good, feels good. 시간이 온다. Feels good, feels good.
Oh, sexy whisper rap again. It's just one word. I will have my victory. Also, that percussion is super cool. Remember what I said, really dancey electronic music's the other place it's hard to have super emotional vocals? Kyo-hyun just literally every time, I don't know how, but he's a god of just delivering these. Ooh, okay, everybody's going to on this song. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, there's some weird guitar stuff going on there for like 2 beats. I did not expect that to descend for that long. That was beautiful. Woo! These ad-libs make no sense, and Shindong is killing this. No, they make no sense in a good way. I like that unison. they gave me a little orchestral, little mini quiet orchestral hits. Dun, 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 dun. Listen to this transition. Wait. Ooh. Ooh, there's so many weird sounds. I don't want to pause. You know, I am going to pause it and rewind it. There's like a little weird process vocal, but there's also like a really pretty, like a little lower thing going on here. There's a weird percussion thing that comes in here. Ooh. These strings. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be the build of forever. Oh. That's so good. Listen to this. And then the ad-lib comes in right before the transition. Oh, they give me just the saw by itself at the end. Easy 10. That's another easy 10. Easy 10. Such an easy 10. Nope, stop. I'm not ready. I don't want spoilers, right? Not yet. 10. That's a 10. The use of the strings, just the way that song starts. This is a song I could listen to literally forever and ever, every day for the rest of my life. And not only not get sick of it, but notice something different every time that I love. Like, so it starts with little quiet synth in the background. And then this really dancey, hard, punchy saw, like, bun, 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 bun. And then listen to how it builds off of this. Like a siren. And then the strings, and then the little ad-libs. That whispered percussion is what makes this section so good, despite the strings coming in, which I do love. Honestly, this should have been the title track, in my opinion. This or Superman. But if they wanted the more electronic sound, this should have been the title track. Because I think this is one of their best songs I've ever heard. This is such a high level for me. Like, my brain doesn't even understand all of the things that I like, but that is it's so good there. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. That's all I have to say. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, sorry, on to memories. Let's see. I already got spoiled because of autoplay, so probably gonna be more ballady based on the first 2 seconds, but let's find out.
사랑했잖아 우리 함께한 많은 날 동안
Nice delivery though, sure.
함께 아파했잖아 서로의 일인 줄도 모르고
I like this so far. Ooh, that's not where I expected that to go. Listen to where this goes. So, I expected this to go, but it goes. It steps up instead of down there. Oh, that vibrato. Okay, so The vocals are amazing so far. However, this transition is exactly what I'm talking about when I say an expected transition. Whereas what I said about Storm is like when it hit this moment where I was like, oh, I know what's going to happen, and then it completely didn't do that at all. This is exactly that moment that I totally expected. And I'm not saying it's bad, but listen to this. This is the ballad key change to another member for a more powerful emotional section. Kind of how, like, this is the formula for writing a ballad in every language, every culture. You know, boy bands, duets, like everything. This is normal. Which doesn't make it bad, I'm just saying. It's less impressive than Storm, which completely blew my mind. That is beautiful descending delivery, though. Drop by drop, they fall onto my chest. All of the vocalists are further back in the mix. Like, I'd actually like to hear more. Like, if they would have turned that guitar down a little bit. So I bet this song live is probably also incredible, but because, like, I almost can't hear what they're singing as well as I want to. Like, I want to turn down that guitar, that like, it's not electric, obviously, but I just made that sound like an electric drum. But this bum 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 ba bum 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 ba is fine, but it's way louder than I think it should be here. And key change back down. Oh, it went up? Okay. A little bit of a surprise. It was either down or up. It's probably 50-50. I just called it wrong. I like the piano coming in there. I like that descending violin as well. Ooh, the call and repeat. The call and repeat is good here. That was pretty. I like. Weird choice on that ad-lib. It's pretty. Ooh. Beautiful phrasing. I like that call and repeat. Yes, felt it. That was pretty. Whoever that is in the background doing the opera lady vibrato. Props to. I'm sure it's one of them probably, but props to whoever's doing that. Yep. Those ad-libs, man. Very, very, very good. How does it resolve? Okay, it just fades. I thought maybe it would resolve chords, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. I like that song. Oh, stop. Why does it keep doing that after I exit? Memories. Let's think about it. So, the instrumental, not really a fan of. I did like the violin. I could tell it was probably real violin, or at least pretty good synth. Man, I need to listen to a little bit of Be My Girl, because I need to hear just in comparison where it sits. Okay. Yeah, I know where that is. Okay. I think this is a 7.5 for me. I'm gonna sit it at a 7.5. That could go up or down still. But really strong ad-libs. Like I said, I didn't like the instrumental. I thought the mix was wrong on this. Like, whoever mixed this track thought that guitar line was more important than all of their voices combined, apparently. Which I disagree with, obviously. That's the point of the song, is to have a really beautiful, vocally strong ballad. Which it was, but you just couldn't even hear half of them during the verses. During the chorus and the ad-libs, they did a pretty good job of letting the vocals be up front. But, yeah. So I'm docking it a fair amount for that. And then just for being overall a pretty predictable, repetitive ballad. You guys have already seen on this album, like, the possibility of Super Junior to make these incredible ballads like Storm. So yeah, 7.5 is where I land on that one. Pretty good. Probably listen to it again, but it's not a top tier song for me from them. Let's move on to Sunflower now that I have been spoiled once again. Thank you, YouTube. Ooh. This instrumental's got a lot going on already. Okay. I don't like the chorus. I liked everything before the chorus. Oh, is that a pre-chorus and this is the chorus? It's a weird little... A lot of attitude in these verse delivery. I like it a lot. That was cool. Okay. Nice vocal. Ooh. Yeah, they're being creative with the chorus every time, but I still just don't like it rhythmically.
스스로 잡는 법 아직 모르지만 날마다 그녀를 향한 내 맘 전하리 난 그녀의 곁에 핀 해바라기 그녀가 내려앉았네 내 사랑의 종을 울렸네 보고 또 봐도 너무 예쁜 사람 난 그녀 품에 가는 길을 찾으리 난 그녀가 가꿔준 해바라기 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 해바라기
That's pretty. Alright. Weird. I'll let the instrumental finish. Want to make sure I don't miss anything? Okay. Where do I sit on that one? That one makes me rethink my Memories score. I think Memories is a 7. And Sunflower is a 7.5. For now. Like I said, the verses were great. Incredible. The ad-libs, great. Instrumental, meh. The songwriting and the progression of it, it wasn't very dynamic at all. I pretty much knew what was going to happen the whole time, which is okay. Not the best instrument samples used. Like, pretty average mix and production, I would say. The vocals definitely stand out, which is why it is a 7.5 for me. Despite the somewhat forgettable songwriting and the chorus that I didn't like at all. The fun little da-da-da-da was cool too. But just the rhythm and like the range within the chorus I just really don't like that. So, but yeah, 7.5 still because the verses were great. They killed the verses. Like really, really, really good. Killed them. That's where I sit on that one. Once again, it can move, but I'm feeling pretty okay about that so far. So, White Christmas, here we go. Is this gonna be like a MIDI synthy Christmas song? Oh, it's gonna be a rocky Christmas song.
언제부터인지나도 알 수는 없지만 성탄절에 눈이 오지 않기 시작했어 매년 그때가 되면 우린 기대하지
I like this delivery.
어린 나이 같이 설레이는 마음으로 일기예보했어 눈이 올 거라 하지만
This guitar over this, the rest of this instrumental already is confusing my brain. But then these, like, faster spoken, half rap, half sing-songy, I don't know what's going on. But it's good. Come on, Sky. Give us the snow. Okay, I wanted something a little changed in this second verse. the white snow we've been waiting for has come. Hold on, I really like that. Hold up. Okay. Ooh, this is a... And key change. That rap section does a lot for the song, I think. Weird. Ooh, we have a pretty end. Whoa. That is a very, very strange sound. What? It does it after I back out again. After I've paused it. Okay, White Christmas. Where do I land on White Christmas? I'm gonna be honest, it started at like a 7-ish, just because I was like, oh, this is novel. Kind of a weird, cool sound. I wasn't sure. I liked it, but I didn't love it. But then it got pretty repetitive, and that dropped it down to like a 6.5. Or maybe even a 6, but then that rap line kind of bumped it back up into 7 range. So I'm thinking 7's actually where I land on this one. I'm feeling pretty okay about 7s. I feel like I said, that whole rap line and how long it was, and then like the key change after it wasn't too bad. Like, interesting idea for sure. Like, I don't think it's a 6.5. I think I like it more than Opera. Maybe. We'll come back probably and just see. But yeah, weird song. I'm guessing that was a bonus track. They just were going to release a fun Christmassy song and then decided to pack it in the repackage anyway. May as well, if you're making one. Okay, on to Y. Here we go. Another ballad, sounds like. Ooh. Ooh.
널 보면 웃음만 수줍은 미소까지도 날 보는 네 눈빛은 슬픈 걸
Okay. I like this phrasing. Ooh, I like that back and forth of like the this much more rhythmic staccato-y. I really like that relationship. There's like a quiet sexiness to all of this delivery too, like through the whole song so far. Are they sampling Yeah from Usher? Hold up. I'm sorry, guys. Hold up. This is good. It's really good, but listen to this, okay? Don't stop. Listen to this, just this. It's this song, right?
Peace up, A-Town down. Yeah, yeah.
Now listen to the song. It's in the back of the mix. It's pretty quiet, but listen to it though. I don't think so, because it's a different rhythm structure. But it's definitely the same button on a commonly used set of synths or something. That's very funny. That I was just like, did I just hear a yeah sample? Not a sample, just a similar sound. Anyway. I really like this. Ooh. What a weird instrumental for this. Oh, we get some sexy whisper rap. Ooh, guitar twang too. Ooh, I love the sound of that. Hold on. Sorry. Go back. That guitar's going nuts right now too. They moved it to this side of the mix too, instead of over here more. Now it's back over here. Now it's two different guitars. Yes, get it. Wow! I thought this was gonna be a... Ooh, pretty resolution. I thought this was gonna be a ballad. I thought it was gonna be a ballad. Listen to the beginning. I was like, oh, here's another ballad, okay. Where are we going? I was like, okay, a little bit of a pizzazz to the ballad. Sparkle. And then the record scratch in with the bass. I like that a lot. A lot. It's very good. The Usher sample, or what I thought was an Usher sample. It's not a sample, I don't think. But that threw me for a loop as well. Man. I really like that. Do I like it more than Good Friends? I don't think so, but I think I like Good Friends more, though, than just a 9. I really... What did I give some of these? Like, I need to look at, like, a 9. Me and You in Black Suit. Okay, so I know exactly what Black Suit sounds like, because I've listened to it enough. So, I think... so hard. Let me go listen to a little bit of Hit Me Up. Sorry. Oh, I could have just clicked. On this. It's probably the easiest way to get to it. No, wait. My bad. Hit me up. Where are you at? Great. Feel Stupid. Is that off a different album? Hit Me Up should be at the very beginning. This is Replay. Yeah, I am stupid. Looking for... Love? Miss. Okay, here it is. Sorry. I forgot how Latin jazz this is. Okay, now I know what that sounds like. Okay, that's a 9.5. So the question is, I think Good Friends can honestly be on that level. I think it's so weird, but I can't dock it for sounding weird because that's what I like about it. And then I think this is slightly lower than that. So 9.5 and Y gets a 9. That was a really, really, really good song. My Kiss, My Love, My Heart. This is KRY. Love the live version of this. Let's hear the album version. I'm curious. I'm scared because studio versions sometimes don't translate, but sometimes they do. Ooh. It's translating so far. The use of this violin. It's my entire life. Listen. Real violin, by the way. Oh, and then that JT element. Sorry, if you can't tell, I've been listening to this song since I reacted to it. This is, you know what's weird about this? It's not quite the same in that it's not tribal in the same way, but it does reckon back to the military style marching beat of Superman. Like it's different. It's completely different tonally, except for the rhythm. Rhythmically, actually, it's like they're different drums, but it almost has a military marching vibe to it, and so did that. It's weird because it's cool because they're closing and opening the album with that, and I didn't hear anything else like that on the album. The emotion. Oh, the phrasing. Oh, did you hear the descending harmony on that? Very short but beautiful. Oh. I like that kind of processing on Revel's voice here, actually. Yes, he flipped it up.
멈춰 있을 것 같아 너 없이 이대로 지금 이대로 My kiss my heart 모두 묻어둘게
Oh, so good.
숨속 깊은 곳 You're my one kiss to my heart 모두 잊어볼게 모두 다 지울게
Wow, I love that. That's another 10. That's another 10. The like I said, it has such a grandiose, almost militaristic passion to it that I just can't, like, you can't look at that and not go, yeah, that's pretty top tier, like, actually the best. All right, let's double check a couple of these. Andante, I don't need to move. I don't need to check. Opera, I don't need to check. I feel pretty good about it. Do I need to check these? Let me check A Day again in relation to some of these later tracks. This was a ballad, right?
넌 묻지 항상 얼마나
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's an 8. That's an 8. That deserves the 8. I'm not gonna lower Walkin. Storm deserves the 10. Good Friends. Are you a 10 or are you a 9.5? Let's I need to double check. It's possible it's a 10.
긴장했던 첫날 난 아무 말 못했지 허세도 떨었었지 흘린 땀 눈물비니 미워했던 시간 잊지 못할 거야 날
It's a 10. I can't gimp it like that. Which, does that make Y a 9.5? Let's see. Because it was supposed to be really, really close. I need to hear these again just a little bit. But yeah, this, I was docking feels good for Fake Brass, but, or Good Friends, excuse me, for Fake Brass. But when I listen to it again, I'm actually not sure if it's more processed brass samples or if it's actually fake synth brass or not. So I don't think I can dock it for that. I didn't dock it for that, as in I didn't like it because of that. It was just like one of those things where in my mind I'm like, okay, real brass would make this a 10, but then I was like, wait, isn't it already a 10? Yes, it is. I need to check Y against that again, though.
수줍은 미소 너는 그리도 지쳤는지 날 용서하겠니 다시 한 번 더 생각해줄래
That's such cool rhythmically cool thing to do.
않을게 너를 불리면 내가 바보라서 너를 보내면 내가 부족해서 널 지우려 했던
Okay. I've heard enough. I think I'm gonna sit this at a 9.5 actually. I think just that the different colors of the sexy color of the voice there and the texture of the instrumental and how it builds and it sounds like a ballad, but then it's not. I just can't ignore that. It's so incredible. This album's looking real good so far. I haven't figured out the total score yet, but oh boy, it's gonna be good. Yeah. Actually, it's total points. Total pints, yes. I cannot type today. Total points, final score. There we go. Alright. And we're getting the handy dandy calculator out again, baby. Hey, my name isn't the Newbie Warrior for nothing, alright? I'm supposed to be bad at it. That's the point. Obviously, it's not the point, and I want to get better, but it is a funny excuse. Okay. Superman is a 10, a definite 10. I knew it was a 10 after the first 20 seconds of the song. A Cha, an 8, good song. Mr. Simple, not that great in my opinion. I think definitely should have used a different title track. Oops, incredible. Initially I didn't like the FX chorus, but actually at the end of the song I was like, you know what? It is. I think it's there. I think it's there because of why they used that FX chorus. Like, it's very clearly what they were trying to do, and they succeeded. 6 for Andante. Meh. It's okay. Like, I get what they were doing. Doesn't really work for me. I would have liked to hear some more stuff. Opera, still would have been a better title track in my opinion than Mr. Simple. Didn't really land. I want to hear a live version I need to react to. I know I've had a lot of requests for that already. I think those vocal lines could be incredible, but for whatever reason on this recording they weren't. They were just suppressed kind of and limited. Be My Girl. Let's see. Be My Girl. It's good. I don't like it. It's just good. I don't even have that much more to share other than what I already talked about. Yeah, Walkin is hard to miss for me. That's just a Justin Bieber song with some slightly better vocals. Yeah. Storm, one of the best ballads I've ever heard in my entire life. Incredible. This is why I'm critical of some of the other ballads, is just because I know Super Junior can make ballads like that, and it is god tier and needs more love than I think it gets. Actually, I have no idea how much love it gets. Could be like super popular, but I haven't seen people talk about it yet. So, Good Friends, really, really incredible. I was artificially docking it for a reason that doesn't make sense, and honestly, it deserves the 10 for all the different vocal stylings that were showcased in that. Really good. Feels Good. I love that song. That is... Memories, it gets a 7. Sunflower, you can land at a 7.5. It did what it was supposed to do, slightly better than average, hence the 75%. Good. White Christmas, I appreciate the weirdness they were going for. I haven't heard that a lot. I would have liked the second chorus to shake things up, but it didn't. But the rap section was really good, so that's what bumps it up a little bit. Y gets a 9.5, almost a 10. We almost got so many 10s on this album, but I think it's not quite to the same level as the other tracks on this album. But super, 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 super good. And then, of course, we have My Love, My Kiss, My Heart. I was worried that the album version wouldn't do justice to the vocals. Of course, it's not as good as the live version, but it was still really, really incredible, really, really impressive. They kept that color in super well, and I just love that song so much. That brings our total score to 136.5, and then we're going to divide that by 17 and get our points. 8.03. That's what we're at here. Very, very good. I like this a lot. This is good. Can I just say so many 10s? Like, is that even right? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Got 10, 8, 5.5, 10, 8, 6, 6.5, 7, 4.5, 10, 10, 10, 7, 7.5, 7, 9.5, and 10. Man, that's a long album. Guys, my name's the Newbie Warrior. Thank you so much if you are someone who stuck through this whole video, or even just watched part of it. I really appreciate all the support, all the voting. Hopefully by next Monday, I have the community tab unlocked. It might be like one day off. I might not get it till Tuesday, so we might have to do straw polls for one more week. But thank you guys so much for all the love and support on the channel. I am going to do my best to keep as many uploads going as much as I can. However, just keep in mind that I do promise 2 uploads a day outside of my debuts and comeback coverage. So I know I've been doing way more than that, and I've been doing like a Super Junior and an EXO and a G-Friend almost every day. I'm not going to be able to keep that up indefinitely, just know that. But don't worry. Super Junior, I love them. I will always get back to them until I've covered everything eventually. Definitely not going anywhere on the channel. But just keep in mind, all of my general uploads are going to scale down probably over time, especially as I'm prepping for a trip in a couple weeks. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. This was a real treat to listen to this album. Apologies that this was my first Superman listen. I know people have been telling me to listen to it. It just didn't happen. My bad. I need to get to the rest of that, though, because I need to hear the song some more, including a live version. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and please remember to stay newbie.